What are the best exercises for a mild herniation of L5-S1? Exactly the same ones as for a mild disc bulge of L5-S1 or L4-5, etc. So, Owen, the main things you want to do, there's 3 parts to the recovery process, right? You've got to have, well, it's helpful to have relief-based practices. These are things like the towel decompression, the bed decompression. We have videos on these on the website, on the YouTube channel, by the way. It takes stretch and strain off the ligaments and the muscles of the lower back and preserves that natural lordosis, something which is basically under attack from modern life, fundamentally. And it's the squashing down of those discs that is resulting in the herniation, the L5-S1 injury. And then in the middle of there, we've got the actual rehab strengthening exercises themselves, and that is building strength and integrity back into the spine, learning how to control and protect this lower back, because the biggest barrier to your herniated disc getting better is constant re-aggravations at a low grade that are happening every single day, because of the way in which we move. So we use things like the dead bug and the marching bridge, the squat, the hip hinge and step up, the core 5 as we call them, to start to rebuild strength and integrity. So what that does in the short term is that protects that injured lower back, that injured herniated disc, from aggravation on a daily basis. And you can make very quick, technique-wise, you can improve the technical control of your lumbar spine in a matter of repetitions, in a matter of minutes, hours and days, which means that you are less frequently aggravating your back from the get-go almost instantly, which is why some people find instantly, they're like, wow, I'm doing better. You haven't healed in that time frame in any significant manner, but you stop aggravating yourself, which helps things start to calm down. In the medium term, those same exercises strengthen up this midsection so that it becomes more resilient to greater forces that are pulling the back in different directions, and therefore risk aggravating the herniated disc that's recovering. In the long term, you leverage those same strengthening exercises in the rehab section to actually put load back into this herniated disc and strain those annular fibers within controlled limits that do not aggravate the symptoms beyond a significant point, that do not cause degradation in your technique, that actually provide the stimulation to strengthen these discs again. And then over the top of that, you've got this overarching education, because it is absolutely no good if you're partway through recovering from your lower back, you put down that 30, because you built up to 35, 36 kilos of load, you're doing your textbook, like you're really good squats, and then you put that down, and then you go over here and you're like, oh yeah, I'll go and pick something up off the floor, right? If you're still making those silly little mistakes, then they're going to trip you up and you're just going to mess yourself up. And then you've got your actual rehab work, the stuff that's getting you better, stronger, healthier, fitter again. So hopefully that helps, Owen, and others.